I'm gonna go grab some water real quick while we wait on 2 more people.
What is the lesson in this torment? What are we to learn besides the depths of cruelty?
And for all the new people to this dungeon, the merchant that you can actually repair at is a defunct, the new robot with his head missing underneath the ramp.
We lost someone.
Tell your doctor.
Yep. Somebody said something about their UI.
Oh no, my client crashed. I'm logging back in.
Your client.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is. Has anybody gotten anything good from the plunder skulls?
Mask one.
Which one?
The one I have on right now.
To go upstairs and see. I got the thicket man. And then I think I got all the recipes. Yep.
Yeah, you guys are right. I don't know where I heard that our weapon could drop from the hard mode. But what is the point of it then?
To do it on normal is just to practice it because the mechanics are legit.
Gotcha.
That's why you practice it normal.
Okay.
Yep.
Make sure you have self-heals for the laughs boss.
Yeah, that's a big one in this trial. You can't rely as much on your healers.
No,
Because everybody's
spread
constantly
out.
spread out.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
big time.
A lot of movement.
Plus when it does those firebomb. Ugh.
The firebombs are okay. Those are actually damage over time.
Yeah, I think if you block the first hit on trial by fire, you don't get hit with a dot.
This is not just. This is not right.
So this is a chart. It looks like a little kindergartner's photo, like paint rendition, but the orange dots are the tanks. So if we were to combine them, we would need to switch a DPS out for another tank. But the red boss, well, obviously these are where they would hold aggro. But the green bosses spawn in, that's the poison. But they also bounce around the room. The red boss, he also bounces around the room. You can hold aggro for a little bit as the off tank, but anywho. So if we decide to do this a little bit later on, that's there, but I'm being told we're good to go.
Okay.
So let's do a ready check, just to be all official. And then you can go in, there's really nothing to do, like I said, no mobs. There's 3 lore books. If you haven't gotten them, I'll show you where they are.
I love the sound of the running in there on the crates.
I do too. The first lore book is over here.
Oh, I thought that was RT2 too.
You ready?
And then this is the first boss. Let's just see what happens.
Check your food and your charges first.
Let's just see what happens.
That's what I think.
You like that
Making
confidence,
everyone
don't you,
learn the
Cody?
mechanics themselves.
Yeah, he's the poison boss. He'll start to do this windy uppy thing. And then you'll know that's when you need to interrupt him. And then see that ray? If you're caught in the ray and he's focused on you, the best thing to do is stand still. See, that was the poison. I interrupted him.
God. Just got double blasted in the face.
Alright, Brindle is our healer.
They're already on me.
Awesome. And then I see the other person is also getting up. Now, I'm not sure if we have to do the ads. I'm sure on... I bet you do. Is there a way to pull the ads in?
Sure.
Yeah, when they're knelt down, they're unresponsive. And that's the lovely poison face. There's an ad up. And he's doing this gazer beam thing, that's what you can block. He's got his eyes on you. And then now we can cleave him in, except for he disappeared. Some resins. You don't. Well done.
Saint Lothis, beloved of the three. If any could claim to have known the hearts of the living gods, it was him. But for all his wisdom, couldn't see what had changed between them.
So the other lore book should be right here at the end of this walkway.
Was not an extension of my existence.
And then the other one is directly on the other side.
Transformation. I can see that now.
Enough of this rot. Let me out. Yes, this is what I meant for. Your blood will make the shell.
Alright, now the ads are up. Can you try to cleave them in? And if you have a industrial, give it to him. If you are caught in the red, try to bounce out. I think you can block it, but they also send out these shock waves. that are
It's
best
not that
dodged.
normal.
Right.
My Warhorn in 3, 2, 1.
Saber also for the ads.
I have become the butcher's blade.
Did anybody catch when he spawned those ads? What percentage?
I don't remember.
5 and 25.
path around.
Our warrior
Nicely done.
his rest.
St. Felms was a proud
Alright, now for
noble
Mr.
warrior,
Olms.
but in his battle to conquer death, the only casualty was his humility. He aspired to great things, but also terror.
I walked with gods. My mistake was believing I could keep up.
There is no weakness in this needed rest. By Lord Set's will, you may walk with them again.
Should
Okay.
we? Okay. You know the mechanics.
I know them pretty well. The main one that will automatically wipe the party happens for the first time at 90%, and he will just randomly jump and kill you. And he does it to, I think, 5 or 6 people. There are 2 safe spots, which is right where we're at now, and then directly across behind him. So at about 92, 91%, make sure that you go to your safe space.
You gotta kill the
If you look at the chart, I think it's good to go ahead and split the DPS up for this fight. Thank you. Yep, 90, 75, 50, and 25.
Can you call that out? Because my ad is bugged for some reason.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Probably have
So what we'll
to
do is, the easiest way I know is just to go on the left side of the group list, Dragonborn, Echo, Farangor, and then Nivian. We can go over to the other side. So you'll come over here.
East side.
Yes. So, which is so confusing to me because east is directly across from the entrance. and
If
then-
you look at the mini map, it shows it as being east side.
Yeah, I don't use the mini map. That might be why it's confusing to me. But you guys will kind of DPS, try to stay on this side as much as possible. And then when the boss is about to jump, you just go over there into the alcove and it should be good.
You also get small red AoE circles around you. Don't cross paths with anyone. during-
Correct. It's like a lightning phase, and you want to not overlap your circles, and then at the same time, he'll send out AoE lightning damage to you, and you want to just kind of kite it just a little bit, and it only takes a couple small little movements, like a little J here and there, 2 steps, and then that's good. There's little dwarven spheres that come out. They provide a shield to the boss, and he will not take damage. They like to come and spawn on one of these squares, sometimes
They don't
on
spawn there,
entrance
they
side.
move
I'm
to
sorry,
the
not
square.
spawn there. That's correct. They
And
go
that's
to
when
the
they
square.
start
Sorry.
shielding.
So, if you're on the east side, you take care of the east side spheres, and then west side here if they're on any of these 3. If they're in the middle, we both can take them down. I can't remember what percent, but it's the latter half of the fight. Little dwarven spider bots will come out and they will explode at a certain point, but they die really quickly, a couple light attacks and they're dead. Just don't let them stop on you, they will kill you. And then the last, in his execute phase, he has a fire dynamic that starts, I believe it's on the south side, then on the north side, and then in the middle. Sometimes it overlaps. You can block through it in normal.
Try
And
not to
heal
get caught in
through
his
it.
breath. His breath will kill you, and it will destroy your gear very quickly.
Yeah. Even though he jumps, the tank's job is going to be to keep him over on that side, facing away from the group as best as possible. Anybody have anything to add? Any questions?
Just the jumping phase. If you stay around the squares on the floor, the outer squares, you're safe, regardless where you are inside. as long as you're in the outer squares.
It doesn't matter if you're like over here.
The lightning over here.
Where you're standing right there, when he jumps, it won't affect you there.
Don't
That's
believe that's true.
not true because when we were first doing this, we thought if we were just on the outside of it. And
I have
mean-
a shield and I use block when he does jump. But when I'm on the outer squares, his jumps don't touch me. But you'll find it. You can try if you want.
During the jump phase, only because I've never tanked this before, do I come to the gate too as well, right? Because it will kill me.
Yes.
Okay.
Either the entrance or the back wall.
Okay.
Or you can just back up, because if you run to us, then when it's finished jumping, the boss will be where everyone else is.
Well,
So-
when you finish jumping, he does the lightning phase right off the bat.
Yeah, if I back up
that's
to the
true,
south
yeah.
side, then I will die back there.
Alright, everybody ready?
Yeah.
Be wary if you have to res someone near the boss, because sometimes his tail will just push you out of your res.
And don't res during lightning phase.
Yep.
We good?
I think we're still waiting on somebody. Did it go through and I missed it?
No. I tried to do it again. It could be bugged, or someone in your group is not ready. Okay.
Suggestion is a lie. There is only torment for you here.
Alright, boss is at 91%. Get over to the
See, I was in the back part of it, and it didn't affect me.
Did he jump on you?
Yeah, he jumped right in front of me, and I didn't die.
Kite? Well, you're the tank, right?
No.
No. Well, good to know.
No, I'm stuck in a wall. It looks like.
I got you.
Thank you.
Now it says someone in the group's not ready.
Oh. That's not bug. Not bad.
You're in mid.
Tank is down.
I'll come get
I'm
you.
going to.
Little ad.
75% or 77%.
Alright.
Kite.
Oh,
Heal her down.
Go to safe spot. Alright, let's get our dead up.
Ads.
Suicide spiders.
Again.
But he's got you.
shortly. I got you.
Protector on the east side.
Okay.
Oh, add.
Add by door.
Good job. Suicide spiders.
Boss side's 56. Get ready.
Protector on the east.
Boss is jumping.
Alright, watch out, entrance. Here he goes. Nope, kite.
Protector mid.
2% protector. Alright, go.
Now go safe spot. I'm gonna see what happens over here.
Protector coming up.
Wow.
Don't worry about the protector. Let's get our dead at this point.
Oh, you breath
Shit.
Yeesh.
He was taunted. Shit.
And we're in lightning.
Alright, it's okay.
If you can back him up about 2 steps, his tail is right over these corpses.
Sure.
Thank you. Okay. Healer coming up.
Warhorn 3, 2, 1.
We still have one down. Ah, in the wall.
Heard the wall was prime real estate.
We're doing good. Boss is at 32%.
Fire phase, I think, starts at 25.
Yep.
Protector in the middle back. North side. Protector
also.
east side.
Yeah, percentage.
28.
25.
side?
Yeah. I think a good reason to stay concentrated in that alcove, not lightning phase, but during the jump phase is because of heals.
Okay, so when he's
Fire
jumping like
phase.
that, and when you got those circles on your feet, don't stack. Just stand
Yes.
stood, and the healers heal you. Because when you stack,
Back up,
you
back up.
Right. The lightning phase you don't want to stack when he's jumping.
healer down, by the
That
way.
was bad RNG because he went right into
Yeah.
that after a jump.
Well, normally he does go right into it after a jump.
Does he really?
Yeah.
So that's when you need to spread out again.
Correct.
Wow.
Detector mid.
I got you.
Vector in the back.
Vector coming to the west. Vector coming to the center.
Warhorn in 3, 2, 1.
5%. Like, 0%.
Detector. Buddy.
Oh.
Judgment is release.
Good job.
Peace is mercy.
So that's St. Olms the Just.
Such sounds
Quest
of
turn in is over
you
at the
have done
entrance.
it. The asylums before, they were powerful to meddle further. Not since I inherited. It may have been more fitting for the three saints to depart as they arrived in unity.
I
But
think I
I'm
didn't
glad
link
Olms was
anything
not
that you don't
alone
want
in the
in
end.
chat.
The burden of their